I assume Maya has like info dumped to you about what happened last week. Mara.
I know the gist of it, yes.
Absolutely nothing bad happened.
Yeah, sure. I believe that.
Nothing morally questionable or absolutely abhorrent or complete lapses in judgment happened.
Sure.
I killed 2 people.
That sounds about right.
My name's Cletus Jones. I killed 3 people.
In my defense, I was locked up unlawfully and was not allowed my medication, so my
Is that what we're
actions were not
calling
my
it?
own.
Unlawful?
Yeah, my actions were not my own.
Oh, I'm gonna put the music that we'll be using for the opener in the comments and also in music. I also want you guys to know that I have heard back that there's a few people who watch this show.
Really?
Yep.
Just
What
in
do you mean?
general?
Like, I mean, like they go back and they watch the VODs
I mean,
Oh.
yeah.
because we're that good.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're amazing. We're so cool.
Exactly.
Like, that guy's very cool. Woohoo.
Swear to God, if we end up in a YouTube video again, I'm gonna lose it.
Again, what are you talking about?
Remember that one pre Hogwarts Legacy video came
Yes,
out, like
yes.
about the map and stuff, and they used your map.
Yeah. Yeah, he messaged me and stuff.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That was Wednesday night that was featured.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Hello! Welcome everybody to Sworn on the Six or Tuesday night. Woo! Fucking love it. Gives me so much hype right at the very start. Fuck yeah. Welcome everybody. We are on scene 6. Last episode. A lot of crazy shit happened. The first half of the episode was like, in-depth role play. It was like kind of calm. The second half was off the fucking rails completely. I don't know. So Tychon and Selene, who are both not going to be here today. So that's the thing, I guess. Had gotten contacted by what's their name? Crap. It just hit me that much. Make sure what the
Halcyon?
name is. No.
The Oracle
That
bitch.
Halion. What?
The Oracle bitch. That's all I know.
Yeah, the Oracle bitch. Vylin.
Yeah.
Vylin
Oh
is their
yeah,
name.
because we were like, this bitch really named after a violin.
Uh-huh. Vylin is the Oracle. Yes. We had discovered that like there is always an Oracle. Always. Some kind of prophet of the times to come. And it seems that she is it. She is trying to be discovered by the government. There was like a whole fucking thing going down. The city was already facing some pretty serious effects from the attack, the massacre, as it's being called, massacre at the Solarium. And so they went into the Spire and were like, okay, yeah, we're gonna get in. Immediately went off script because Selene ended up in the hotel room of Ares, or rather his personal apartment, promptly met Aphrodite insulted Ares in front of Aphrodite, and instead of standing there and waiting for her wrath to come, jumped out of the window, which was the most sane thing to do at the time. Meanwhile, our friend Tychon led the elevator up, was able to get you guys out. Pallas killed a man right in front of him. You guys talked for a little while. The elevator doors opened. Somebody else came back in. Oh, there was explosions also happened that day too. That drew a bunch of the hoplite away from the spire. And Amalia was able to quell the second guard after shooting Tychon a few times in the chest. And then when they finally let down their guard, Pallas shot them in the face.
Don't forget the one I curb stomped.
Yes, absolutely. That was impressive. With the spork. Yeah, you stabbed him in the eye through the door with the spork, through the crack in the door, and then curb stomped it into his head. Yeah, that happened. Meanwhile, Odessa at the time was away because she was meeting with Dionysus, who was in a hospital bed. The two of them ended up saving Selene from certain death, which Dionysus, using said power, made him fall unconscious. We were given a thing. Selene was given a thing, a transmuter stone that could change one thing into another. And they said the oracle just said it'll help you get out, and with no explanation, obviously. Odessa took it, used it on the bed, turned it into a Phoenix 9, a specialized one, and then drove off with Dionysus in tow. Hebe did witness it at the last second. Dionysus's flailing unconscious body in the back seat. And then we went around and oh shit, there was even more shit that went down. Amalia and Pallas ended up in the elevator as the alarms are going off because Hebe saw what happened. There was a security lockdown and the elevator was what happened? The elevator entered a free fall, and Pallas ended up using one of her bombs and a panel to ride the explosion out of the doors on the moment that she hit the ground floor, and then skidded through the lobby just as the lobby door was shutting with a shutter, and then was picked up by Odessa in the car with Dionysus and drove away. Did I get everything?
Yeah, seems like it.
Sweet. So that's sort of where we are leaving off. Okay. So I've sent that link. It is Monin by Mingus Big Band. Love these guys. And we're gonna it's not exactly a musical number, but we're gonna play it at the same time as I begin our opener. Everyone ready? Everyone was not.
What?
I'm being hate crimed, but yes.
Why are you being hate crimed?
All right.
I'm being hate crimed. It's fine.
Why are you being? What are you talking about?
As Jessica.
Jessica's wild.
Whatever. I hate crime dude the other day. It was great.
Maya sent me a gift that was not intended for me. It was really funny. So I've been dragging her ass in private chat.
So, how about the Mets?
Oh boy.
Anyway.
Is everybody ready with the music?
Yes.
Oh, I was already
Wait.
listening to it. It was just a trumpet hooting and hollering.
Okay, I mean, if we could start it over, I don't.
Oh, is that a
Uh,
requirement for this? Sorry.
Well, it was intended.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, play. Thank you for tuning in. The city is on high alert after a security breach occurred at Olympus Spire. We go to Femi with the details of this horrific event. My fellow citizens! Unprecedented is the only word that comes to mind standing here in front of our loving towers. This comes hot on the heels of our greatest shame. Many already are linking this terrible event to the fire starters. Finally, we have their names. Blimps drop flyers like snow, gently fluttering in the wind. The streets below become plastered with your faces and names. Not one damn soul won't know you now. Here we have a witness to the terrible event. First, I want to say hi to my mom. Wouldn't be here without you. Oh, also, shout out to Benny on 4th Street. He always gives me free sandwiches. Love you, Benny. And what did you see this past hour, sir? See? All citizens in association to non-Firestarter members will be tried, the same as their compatriots. You were there for their first vision, weren't you? Yeah, down at Delphi's a few years back. She straight up told us that we were all gonna starve. Really came to pass, too. Thank God Persephone swooped in at the last minute, eh? Honestly, I don't trust nobody who knows that shit beforehand. Their very presence is what starts it in the first place. They should be round up and shot, the whole lot of them. Sirens wail along metropolitan streets. Hoplite canvas buildings to building. Raids, guns, force. A ploy for an illusion of safety. People fly flags from the windowsills, showing their support. Blue and gold, order and security, while others are forced from their homes. Lest we understand, Ennio, you've already been successful in apprehending over 650 of them, isn't that right? Well, more challenge our mercy every day, Femi. But they spring up from their holes and multiply like rats. Should we wish to rid this filth from our streets, we must scorch the enemy from their necks. This is a proverbial hydra. Our order bleeds for our citizens. We won't let anyone sow chaos. We won't lose what we've built. Thank you, Ennio. A candlelit vigil will be held this Sunday for the dead of the Solaria massacre. It'll be held at Cemetery. Skyrail access has been diverted and will be available for travel to non-column dwelling Olympian citizens. Screams echo from the columns. Harsh tones that discordantly speak in one disjointed voice. What are they being arrested for? You fucking pigs! Get your hands off them! No work! Hammers up! A piercing ring fires over the crowd. No way to know which side fired the bullet. Citizens run, others open fire. Firestarter riot turns deadly in the hovels below. We'll keep you updated as the story unfolds. You all see it. A city on fire. And you're standing among the coals. Delays on Asteria Street this evening as more illegal travelers break through to Metropolis. Hoplite are on site handling the situation. It's all going up in flames. You cover your faces. Your old life? That might be over. You need to clear your names. There won't be any justice. Themis is blinded by greater machinations now. Our scene transfers to a busy newsroom. Chris striding in through the area, or you can hear like phones going off, people talking from all around. You are able to deliver like a little memo to a friend nearby, and you stop by your mother's office. Not now, Chris.
I just wanted to talk to you about the latest incident.
I swear the news is changing every 5 fucking seconds. Can we have a little bit less chaos in this damn town? She starts yelling out into the office, and people look over their shoulders, a little scared. Listen, unless you have something absolutely news breaking for me, it's going to have to wait. Mommy's busy.
I was hoping that I could help with the escapee story. I met a few of them.
You met a few of them. Why the hell didn't you tell me this before? Sit. And the door closes on that office. You tell what you can, of course. And I would like you to roll to see if you are put on the case.
Sweet. Give me 2 seconds. I did not have my character sheet up.
I think I'm cooled down.
Roll Silver Tongued Reporter for that as well.
Absolutely. Ooh. She says, I'm not sure you're ready for this. Chris, please. The city has been on an absolute shit show lately. I don't want my own daughter down there, okay? You could get hurt enough as it is.
Who better than someone that knows the alleged... What's the term we're using for them currently?
Culprits? I think that was the Olympus approved terminology.
Right. Who better than someone who knows the alleged culprits?
I can't risk you. Chris, you're just too delicate. You're not invincible, all right? It is war down there. Complete and utter war. And I'm doing what I can up here to try to contain it, try to keep it all under wraps, but I can only do so much. I need you up here.
I'm not some kid that needs protecting anymore. I'm more than capable of looking after myself.
I'm putting Harrion on the subject.
Harrion knows nothing about this town or its citizens.
And that's exactly why he's the most expendable person to apply. Now, please, apply yourself to something else. Go talk to your manager.
Fine. I will go figure out something else. And she kind of storms off.
The door shuts behind you, and your feet come to like a silent stop. You look over toward Harrion's desk. This guy is green. He's like new at the job. He like barely has like done any kind of street work. He just got out of the academy. Like, you look at your desk. You can see the light blinking. Your phone ringing. You're gonna be chained to that thing all day. And then you look down and can see your notepad.
Yeah, she's gonna grab her notepad. She's actually gonna head over to Harrion's desk.
Okay, give me 5 seconds. I'm gonna go close all my doors and turn on my camera. I'll be right back. we go. I am here. Hello.
Hi.
Hoi. Hoi, hoi, hoi. All right, where were we? You were heading to Harrian's desk. And now that Monin is over, I will send a playlist of other music to listen to. I mean, I hope that is... Is that a link that opens up the whole playlist? Or does that link only open... Anybody?
It opened a playlist for me.
Okay, sweet. Okay. Oh, hey, Chris. Good to see you. Trying to work hard. He glances up toward you, looming over his desk. His foot is like tapping.
Cleo just sent me over to her latest updates on the escaped convict.
Oh, yeah. Well, I already got the memo. You know, things travel quick around here. He pulls up the paper. Listen, Chris. I know you want this. It's gonna be really big for my career. And you can see he has like gold eyes. He's technically some minor god. He seems scared of you.
I'm honestly just here to help you out. Cleo's made it perfectly clear that I'm to just kind of run notes on this one.
Oh, Chris, you're too funny. He says, like, kind of yelling off into the office. He like just shows the bottom. There's a bolded section underlined that says, Chris, under no circumstances is to be let in on this file. Sorry, it's out of my hands.
Her expression kind of drops as she sees that she's been beaten out.
Do you have like a eye twitch? Like
she's like twitching a little bit. What if you were to just go take a coffee break? No one could blame you for anything that happened while you were gone.
I can't do that. You know that, Chris. This is gonna mean a lot for me. This is gonna open up doors for me.
She's gonna like lean over the desk slowly. Just go take a walk. Harriet.
Make an intimidation check.
Yeah.
Either way, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be great either way.
One success.
One success. He like looks down at the page. You see him like gripping the side of his chair. I'm gonna be really quick, so and he's going to grab the papers and like throw them into the air, like fluttering, and he's gonna go running. Yeah.
She like takes a deep breath, looks around, and then begins kind of trying to discreetly gather the papers.
Right. You can see this like a few heads like looking out of their cubicles toward you on the ground, like picking this up as quick as you can. You're able to get like a bunch of them and then just like stuff it in your bag and get the fuck out of here. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly it. She's like shoving them in her bag and she's gonna go.
Okay. So you have connections, right? People that can normally help you with things. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. I have an idea for you, but right now, you know the identities of these people. You have some background from what you've learned about them. but you are going to have to find them somewhere in the city, and there is already a fucking manhunt out for them. So how do you think that you're going to go about finding them? Is it going to be, I know a guy who can help me with this, or is it going to be like, I'm going out on the street and I have a hunch? What is it?
It's a bit of both, honestly, because she's gonna go back to the bar where she first met Palace and work her way through Palace's connections first.
Got you. Well, Palace's connections are, yikes.
How about mind your own fucking connections? How about that, bitch?
Nope. We're worried about yours right now. That's what happens when you're a criminal.
I'm not a criminal. Criminal.
You have no right here.
I'm a freedom fighter.
Criminal? You're absolutely a criminal.
I'm not a criminal. I would never do that.
The word being used is convict.
Convict.
Allegedly, I'm a criminal.
I'm sorry. There's no innocent until proven guilty here. They said you were guilty.
This is all alleged.
Mm-hmm. In the opener, when I said I name dropped somebody, which I honestly have to add to the. I'm gonna like bold this. I have to add to the Conca now. The goddess Themis, or Themis, I guess it would be Themis. Who is the goddess of justice? You know, the blind, the one with the blindfold and the scales and the sword.
Mm-hmm. She would never think I'm guilty.
I don't think that's true.
I didn't do anything. Amalia was is a law-abiding citizen. Like she was going to cooperate. I can't stress this enough that she was going to cooperate.
No,
She was okay with it. She
no one
accepted
believes
it.
you anymore.
She wasn't even fighting.
Well, you're also now an accessory to murder, so congrats.
Man.
2 murders.
Mm-hmm. Congratulations!
She doesn't want to be here.
We also technically are accessory to kidnapping, so there's that as well.
Yeah, and you made it so much worse by adding kidnapping to it.
Wait. We can do this in character. Our scene transfers to you all stepping down onto a rainy back alley just to catch your breath for a moment, trying to divert your way out of hoplite cars that are going past. Odessa, Amalia, Palace, you guys are together.
Selene and Tycho
and,
are technically here too, but they're doing something else. We're
yes.
cardboarding them.
And you've got Dionysus in the back.
Seriously, does anyone want to tell me where I'm going?
Down?
There?
In theory, the information would be given by Selene or Tychon.
Yes, that is true. On the way there, they would have told you that we were supposed to meet back at the Calico Club.
Okay.
Calico Club.
Okay, somebody make sure he's not, like, hitting his head back there, alright?
It's
Hitting
not
his
like
head.
he's gonna die.
Hitting his head.
Yes?
He's been unconscious since we've stepped in here. What did you do?
Like, Palace opens the car door and he flops out a bit, and then you start trying to close the car door on his head a few times.
Palace,
What?
get him in the car.
It's to give him amnesia.
Okay. As for your question, Amalia, I didn't do anything. He used his powers and ended up passing out.
You didn't do... You could have left him there. It was a hospital.
Yeah, except for the fact that my powers don't work without him right now. So we're kind of a...
So?
What, I'm just supposed to leave myself defenseless?
You kidnapped a god. An Olympian.
It's not technically kidnapping when you
Does he
slept
know?
together. Alright. You sleep together enough times. I think it doesn't become kidnapping. It's more like foreplay. All right.
That depends on the kink.
Foreplay with the orcs is supposed to juggle 3 pineapples while having been
Oh my god, shut the fuck up. She's gonna bang the door on his head more.
You made of jelly beans.
Shut up.
Yeah, he goes back
Stop
unconscious.
doing that.
God damn it. Oh, he's such a pain when he's sick. It's gonna be annoying.
Sick.
Yes, he's a delicate being. Leave him alone.
He's not sick. He's mortally wounded.
Well, he'd be a little bit better if somebody in the vehicle, not naming names, would stop closing the door on his head.
Well, we want him quiet. I don't think they'll take kindly to a god wherever we're going.
It'll be fine.
Seeing as you liked my suggestion earlier, you could put your foot on his head and then kick it back into the car and then close the door.
He's on me. He's on me. He's on me. What do I do?
Just leave him. We're going to the Calico Club. It'll be fine. Then we'll get him out of the car. Everything will be fine. It's gonna be fine.
Oh, Tessa.
All vehicles ground. All order. All vehicles ground.
Drive faster. Drive faster.
Okay,
drive
everybody's
faster.
So
strapped
you guys
in.
are stopped in an alley right now. Rain's coming down.
All right. Everyone
Oh.
should probably strap it.
You can start to see, if you peer out into the street, the cars that are in the air are currently lowering down and starting to park.
Okay. Chances are this car has a cloaking mechanic.
Do Phoenix 9s come with that?
Well, it's a Phoenix 9.5. It's almost 10.
Well, they have seats too. It could
Okay.
just try
Maya-
pressing a button.
Maybe
Roll
a
me
hood?
1d6. Just one.
It's just 1d6.
Okay.
Phoenix 9.5.
Cloaking. No.
What?
No. So I guess it's there must be a button here that does something. You click a button and a couple of dash, and from the back tailpipe of the vehicle, colored flame shoots out from both ends. Of course, it's a Phoenix.
Oh, that's cool as hell.
And it just doesn't fucking stop. And you can see some people who are walking past are like, what the fuck's going on over there?
Odessa,
Turn it
drive.
off. Turn
Okay.
it off.
Drive.
Turn it off.
Drive.
Turn
Drive.
it off.
All right. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna drive. Everyone strap in. We might be on a car chase. 3, 2, 1,
Does
go.
this have a hood?
I'll start shooting.
No.
Woo! You can hear the
Driving.
alarm
Turn it off.
sirens starting to come around.
Yeah, no, she drives off. She's like,
Fuck.
Turn it off.
Can you turn on the radio?
You fucking hit the gas up into the air, and I
What?
feel like you scrape the top of one of the grounded vehicles on the road and take off into the sky, which immediately causes an issue. We're gonna
oh no.
enter a little chase here.
What the fuck is wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Why didn't you keep it grounded? Why didn't you turn off the fucking heat-seeking confetti from the engine? That's
She got
gonna
a palace in
immediately
her head.
there's not the hood's not even up. He's just out flopping in the wind.
She got a palace in her
We
head.
don't even have windows.
Don't worry about it.
Molly is losing her fucking mind.
Alice is like, let's do this.
Alice has fully leaned over into the up into the fucking passenger and driver seat to press the button and start the radio.
Oh.
Wait, we actually do have chase music. We have it.
I'm just gonna put on Tokyo Drift and call it a day.
I mean, you can totally. I have high tempo jazz that we used last time is really good for a chase. I'm just gonna see if I can find it here. It was in the Odessa's party thing. Yeah, it's called Freak Jack. I'll send it to you guys if you want it. It is like so chase coded.
I'm putting on Immigrant Song.
Immigrant Song? Yeah. All right. Let's get this going here. Sworn on the Styx. I'm gonna grab my little contest app. We'll do it normal.
Aren't you happy this is the first party you got in Sworn on the Sticks? The first time you run it?
Yeah, it's really great. Okay, Amalia, and then we got Odessa. And then we got Palace. And then, of course, we have the Hoplite. Alrighty. I'm just gonna.
I like to think
set this up.
Amalia in her mind is just screaming. Like, she's not thinking, just screaming.
You guys gotta give Amalia like a weapon or something. You know, here, have
Palace
this.
has 2 guns. She can
There's-
just give her one of
There's
her guns.
something in the glove compartment.
She's never used a weapon. She doesn't know what to do with it.
All right, we got it. So, Odessa, I think I'm going to get you. Well, I guess everybody is going to make a check of their own creation here. And I will roll to contest. I'll do my 3 rolls now. Actually, I have to roll the same type of check as you do. So, you guys just got to tell me.
What are we doing?
We're in a little combat here. So, you guys are going to make a check for said combat. That's going to flavor what your move is in the little set there, and I'm going to roll to contest. I have to roll the same kind of roll as you, so you guys have to tell me if it's a heart, a mind, or a body check.
Is there an order we're going in?
No, just
Okay.
just go ahead and roll it and tell me.
I have an idea for mine.
Sure.
So I would like to use mind, and I'd like to use memory like a ledger because I know the city very, very well.
Yeah.
And I'd like to use my power, but I'm gonna explain how.
Oh damn! Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's driving fast as hell. She's turning corners. So I'd like her to turn a corner, like have obviously them following her, and try to make it appear like where there is an opening behind them. Once they pass it, there's a wall instead.
So you like turn a corner and then go straight up, right? Because it's like a dead end street. I love it. I love it. So they got 1 success for their end. You can go ahead and roll your power and everything. Remember to roll that separate.
Yeah.
Do your thing. So like, yeah, it doesn't really matter what order we go in because everyone will go once around, regardless. Okay. Look, yeah, okay, that's 2 successes for you.
Yeah. The 1d6 was my power.
I gotta loop Freak Jack here. All right, Odessa, take it fucking away. You're driving, you can hear the engine roaring in front of you, and you can hear the growing amount of cars that are beginning to come out after you. Boo, boo, boo. Pull over. You know, people are yelling out at you. You're taking corners very harshly. You're able to get some of the worst drivers of the hoplite to have to take longer routes to try to get to you. They're all trying to coincide. You're able to see one edge here is you can hear the screaming from behind you. Probably Palace firing off a gun. We'll see in a second. And you take a quick turn and then like kick up one of the gear shifts and immediately rise straight up into the sky. Below you, you hear an explosion.
Do we just kill another man?
Don't think about that. You can't think about that during this.
Okay. Oh, somebody get Amalia a gun, please.
Yeah, Palace is gonna like take one of her guns and hand it to Malia. Okay, have you ever played Spartans versus Athenians when you were a kid?
No.
Okay, well you just point the little barrel thing at someone and pull the trigger. That's it. That's all you got to do.
I'm not doing that.
You gotta do it, okay?
I
Just
refuse
hold
to
on.
do it.
Hold on. I'll even aim for you. She'll like aim Amalia's like arm towards
Do not put my hands.
Do I get a gun?
Okay, now press the trigger. Press the trigger, Amalia.
No.
Press it.
No.
You press it.
No. I refuse.
What I love is that we were going straight up, so I almost imagine that we just kept going in that direction. So, like, as you guys are going up higher and higher, you guys are like sideways, you know, like you're pressed onto the back of your seats, and you guys are talking to each other from the side.
I like, you know what I like to imagine? That it's both of us on like it's 3 seats in the back, right? I like to imagine it's Amalia Dionysus Palace. So
She's over his body.
Yeah, he's just walking.
Do I get a gun? No! The gun goes off out of fright because like a hair trigger.
No.
Shoots him straight through the face.
No, Amalia drops it. Sure, she drops it.
Do not drop that.
You just dropped a loaded gun in a moving vehicle.
She drops the gun.
No. The vehicle's going up, right? So you guys are like pointed this way. So it would like fall back onto his seat. Palace is able to grab it before it falls. And then you write yourself down. And you can look down and you just see so many hoplite coming up toward you.
Oh, perfect. Odessa, get me something out of the glove box.
Okay.
It doesn't matter what. She'll like reach behind her to grab whatever it is and start putting things together to build a bomb that she can throw down.
Fuck yeah. Bomb building. Let's do it.
Mm-hmm. Can I use Spark of Foresight to like kind of judge when they'll be all in like one line or group?
Yes.
Okay.
Timing. Yeah.
So we're never getting another normal life again after this.
Damn. 2 success. Oh, what kind of? This is a heart, right?
Yes.
Sweet. That is their worst. No success for them. Boom. Bam, bam. And then, okay. So, Palace, you got that bomb there. You start putting it together like we've seen you do so many different times. I feel like there's an endless stream of things that are falling out of the glove compartment right now. You're just kind of like catching them.
Void.
Yeah. And you like turn around. I feel like you like unclick your seatbelt, flick around onto your knees and look down. The wind, like you're having your hair go straight up. Take that, bitch, and just kind of like whoop, little lob, and it goes falling down. 2, 1. Wait, no. Did I get the timer off? Oh, boom! There's a huge explosion from below you with like a vibrant magenta flame that comes out of it, and it's able to scorch the side of different vehicles. It doesn't blow up any of them directly, but one of them gets so like veered off course that it slams onto the side of a street, and then like the street's like this, so it's going up, and then like slams onto that and goes into a barrel roll, destroying other vehicles in the process. Are we the buddies?
Woo! Let's go, y'all. We gotta get out of here now.
How many more are on us?
1, 2, 3, a lot.
Okay.
Amalia, there are a few gunshots that streak past your face.
She ducks. Like she's not doing this.
All right. Roll for dodging.
You know what she's gonna do?
If you get shot,
she's gonna duck
dodge.
and then like pull Dionysus's body over hers as a shield.
Smart.
I'll give you an extra die for that.
I don't know.
One
what
more
it would
die.
Be. I'm trying to see. Would this? Can I argue for a heart skill?
How is this not bodied? For courage?
Because she is fearful in her heart.
It's true.
Because in her heart, she knows that this is not a place that she should be or wants to be. And
fine.
Okay. I'm gonna use humanity's burden for this. And I guess the extra D6. I don't think anything else really applies.
Nothing.
I did actually finally post my shit in there for you, so you know, so you can review it.
Well,
actually, I'll actually pin it. So there you go. Okay. Oh, you gave me an extra one, so it's 8. One success. One success is better than
with the Dionysus one too.
Uh-huh.
The last dice.
The last one.
Mm-hmm. All right. So the gunfire only gets worse. I feel like Pallas is laughing maniacally as it's streaking past her. I think she takes a bullet in the arm, like, oh, fuck it, you know? Meanwhile, you like, no. And one second. As you grab Dionysus and pull him over, just purple sandwiches dancing. And he can hear the bullet streaking past. You hear like a bullet whiz, and then like the sound of a wet impact a few times.
I'm sorry. He's immortal. It's fine. He's immortal. It's fine. He's immortal. It's fine.
When down below, Pallas and Odessa. I think like at this point, that's when Odessa like takes a fucking nosedive, regaining the lack of altitude that we wanted to, streaking past different cars, and then coming out at the very end there, you can see a few of them still out after you, and you hear like a high-pitched whistle sound, which Pallas, you know that it's like a big fucking flute thing. Prometheus's men used to use it. There is a sound of like a thunk. Pallas, I want you to make me like a recognition check. You may use bomb building if it's a heart check.
Okay. All right.
If you wish to use heart.
In your heart, you know this.
In my heart, I do know this. I think that's the best check I could do. 3 6s.
3 successes.
3 6s.
Pallas, the name of their grandmother.
1 second. 1 second.
I've been listening to Ballroom Blitz for this.
I've been listening to Bark Like You Want
It. You know that to be a Thumper V9, a grenade launcher. It's not coming from the hoplite. It's coming from the tops of the buildings that you're whizzing past. And a second later, you grab on, like, you look at Amalia, she's fine. You grab onto Odessa and push her down because you know, boom, 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 there's explosions coming from all around. You can hear glass shattering from buildings, people screaming from below as multiple hoplite enforcers are destroyed in an instant. You can see little, as you pop back up, little silhouettes on the tops of the buildings. People screaming. It's the fire starters.
We'll be able to park once we get down to the columns.
And you guys streak down. That's been able to destroy a majority of what's going after you, so you guys are able to get out of the way. Chris. Chris. Mara. Mara.
Also, remind me, we're going to the Calico Club or are we going to the columns?
Calico Club.
Okay.
That's what our
I don't know how we're gonna get in there, but
You don't have to go to the Calico Club if you don't want to. But
I mean, that's where we're supposed to meet up with the people who busted us out.
If we go to the columns, is the Oracle gonna find us?
No, because we're not going to the place where she is.
Got it.
Divining doesn't necessarily mean a map.
There you are, Mara. Have you been around? Have you been AWOL? It's like
I have been around. Yes.
Okay, cool.
Just like went to grab water.
Oh, this chaos is happening.
Was that a
You're
ring bell?
down on the street, and you can hear like the fucking radio on this thing just blaring tunes in the background. It shrieks past you as explosions. It leaves in its wake a few blocks down. You watch it start to like land and take a quick turn. Oh shit, that was them. You could see fucking Palace's pink hair fluttering in the fucking breeze.
Okay, fuck. Does she know the area? Like where it would have...
Yes, you know this area. You know this area very well. Here's the thing. You were going to the Calico Club? That's what you said, even though you didn't know that we were going there, because I didn't recap that. You're technically in the right place. They seem to be going in that direction.
Yeah, she's gonna keep running that way.
Fucking right, demigod of journalism, you know what I mean? And you'll take off into a sprint. Okay. Awesome. Amalia, Odessa, Palace, your car comes to a stop. It's got bullet holes all in it now, Odessa.
Oh.
You cannot leave this thing on the street in front of the Calico Club.
Okay.
What do you do?
Hey, Palace, do you know how to destroy a car to the point of obliteration?
Absolutely.
Okay, we're gonna get D out of the car, and then that's your new project.
We need to cover him. We need to cover him with something. Please, anything. There has to be like a tarp in this thing. Maybe. A sheet.
What about you?
Check the glove box.
Glove box is empty. I'm sorry.
Who keeps
Everything
a
fell
tarp
out.
in the glove box?
What's Amalia wearing?
Clothes? Oh, like a dress?
Are you wearing a
Like
dress?
a white
right now?
dress?
Cool. Palace, you got a switchblade?
Who's asking?
Someone who's not gonna rat you to the cops.
Okay, then yes.
Thank you. I need to borrow this. Thank you very much.
Which one would you like? He's pulling out a bunch of them.
Yeah, she'll pull out like a bunch of plastic.
This is my
forks
butter.
that she melted into one knife.
Oh yeah, you don't have your stuff.
Okay.
She's been melting plastic this whole time.
No,
That's
wait,
why she's been so
Palace-
much time by the radiator.
Palace, we'll say that you were able to, like, before you guys left, there was like a box that they kept your stuff in, and you like popped in and took that box with you.
Me personally, I would rather use the melted down spork.
Lovely, melted down spork.
Let's just say
Okay.
that you added that to your collection.
Never mind.
That's what you're giving. And
Yeah.
you have the rest of your stuff. It's just that's what you're giving because you're really.
It's your call, Brooke. I'm just I'm just trying to help you.
It was this and the macaroni art that you're really proud of.
The macaroni art is like she has macaroni art of Prometheus holding her hand.
Yeah, you actually left the other macaroni art back at the what is it, the spire, and it's
We have
just
to
like
go back.
a picture of Ennio, and it just says "huge bitch" blah blah next to it. So that's there for them to find.
It would probably be Hebe, you know.
She has macaroni art. She's bringing Prometheus right now. That's of her, and then Prometheus holding her hand, and then on the other side of her, it's Odessa holding her hand.
Okay. When did I agree to adoption?
Mom and Dad.
Mom and Dad.
You know what the crazy
All right.
part is? That's probably the healthiest relationship she never had.
What are you doing with this plastic amalgamation that she
Um,
melted?
She's gonna take the knife and she's gonna kneel in front of Amalia. I'm so sorry. And is going to cut the bottom half like around Amalia's dress. So it's just like slightly shorter, but she has like
You
a
can
piece
go
of...
as short as you want, just as for a funny a bit.
Oh, wonderful! You have on a mini dress now.
Not you giving the fucking.
She's like she has cut this thing. And she's
The
just
legs that appear are
The
out of the world.
strategic cutouts. Can you like cut? Can you give her some tasteful side boob too?
Sure. Amalia, are you okay with some tasteful side boob?
Jess?
No. No.
It's fine. I'm familiar with them anyway. All right.
And she's able to cut your dress, throw the extra fabric over his head and shoulders, kind of draping him in a shawl.
Yep. Okay. Does anyone know where we're supposed to head inside? Do we just walk in? Is there a back door?
Just walk in.
Yeah.
You can, of course, see you are on the Calico Club area. We do need to blow up the car.
I will be blowing up the car once we are not immediately nearby it.
You can set it to blow and then like put it on a roll, you know?
Well,
Yeah,
what I was gonna do is I was gonna put in like this whole bomb thing and then turn it on and fly it or have it fly into a building and then explode.
Oh my god, that's
Are
so
you
much
faking
worse.
our
I
death?
love it.
Wait, yeah, like fake it that we like crash
Wow.
the car.
Yeah.
and-
That's so smart, bro.
And I get to commit 9/11.
I mean, right? We'll see if it goes the way you expect. Go ahead and make that check right now, Palace.
What is
Um,
wrong with you?
That's so smart, though.
I feel like as you guys are helping Dionysus out of the car and he's like off, there's somebody just like walking on the street and they go, "Been there, buddy." Just keep walking. They don't recognize him.
Humiliating.
Oh, Palace, also put some blood in the car so it looks like we really died.
Yeah, that's smart. She'll like use the spork to stab her arm. And...
Alright, I think there's cleaner ways to do that.
3
successes.
Jesus fuck.
Oh my god, we
Why
faked
is
your
Brooke
death.
always the one who rolls these?
You may have successfully like faked our death.
I just
For a while.
successfully committed 9/11 happened and swear on the 6th.
We also have the thing of now Dionysus was in the car and they don't know where he is.
Wait,
Yeah.
Okay, so they know that he can't possibly be dead.
Of course.
Right. They just can't find him.
Yeah, they can't find him.
All right. So, in the background, as you guys are like trying to like go up to like the doors of the Calico Club, in the background, Palace is like fucking hot wiring this thing. She like opens the hood and like yanks something out and like sticks it somewhere else, closes it, and then starts up the car. You can hear it rev for a second, and she takes like I don't know, fuck. You find nearby in the rubble surrounding the area a brick and like place it on the gas and then like leap out of the vehicle and shoots up into the air. It flies for a little while. You return with your friends like nothing ever happened, and then in the background you see it hit the side of a building first. There's like a beat and then an explosion which sends rubble shooting in through the street and over the buildings. It's one of the higher buildings too, not like a spire or anything, but like a high-rise building. And you can see the entire building like crumbles on one side and begins to lean perilously. You hear screams as the police now are like surrounding the building and now are trying to help people who are trapped inside. Alice, what do you say?
Don't think there's anything to say.
Put your hands in your pockets, like.
Yeah, she'll walk in.
Well, I have something in a second, but Chris, your perspective. You're running, right? You turn the block and then can see flying into the air, careening up toward the sky, the vehicle, and then the impending destruction. Oh my god. Oh my god. Chris, make a check for noticing.
To noticing. Let's see. Oh, sounds like eye for detail to me. Let's see.
Wait. So among the things that are the things that were televised, obviously it was the fact that we supposedly destroyed the spire or like hit the spire.
Yeah.
Right?
Because you crashed out of it.
Oh my god, only she could have done this. Only she could have noticed. 3 successes.
Wow. Wow. Chris,
that's crazy.
You feel something. There's like an inclination as you're watching all this destruction. It's so distracting, and everyone else on the street's either running or like caught in it. You survey the crowd instead. This is just this like innate intuition that you have. And that's when you notice the fucking like needle in the haystack, which is Palace's bright pink fucking hair, standing as people running past her. And they're standing in front of the Calico Club. You were fucking right! You see them probably let in. We still have to do that scene. 1 second. You guys arrive. It's closed.
Y'all, I'm about to just punch in a window here.
I mean, do you not know how to lockpick?
Please. Can
I
we
don't
please
lockpick.
just knock?
It's a skill you don't have? That's surprising.
Amalia goes up. She's probably the one carrying
Yeah.
Dionysus like over her. Like she's in a mini, she's like now in a mini dress. He's wearing like her
You're
dress
trying to
as a
pull it
shawl.
down. Like,
And she's pulling it down with one hand. She has him on her back, and then she just knocks like frantically at the side door.
Yeah, knock. And the shutter opens. Who the hell are you? Oh, you're that person who performed here. We're closed.
Open the door.
Palace, get the gun ready.
We're closed.
I'll throw rocks through your window, you dumb whore.
Palace! Get the fuck in here, she says, and unlocks the door. She just didn't notice you, you know? And yeah, the door opens, allows you guys in, and promptly shuts. Deadbolt lock.
Amalia goes to drag like him over to a booth.
Who's that guy?
An accessory. And she dumps him, like, and just kind of doesn't dump him. She like tries to dump him, but then gets conscious of who the fact that she's holding right now, and then like gently slides him into the booth and like lowers his head onto the table so the shawl's like over him, and he's just like, he looks like he's passed out at the booth.
As you like walk away from him, we see in the background of the shot him like slowly like start to slide like under the table. It's just slowly happening. Obviously this is Kirith who's here. Who's at the door? Oh god, oh, they're back finally. Wallace is coming down the stairs. Obviously Selene and Tycom are the ones to be brought in here. A little bit awkward at that. So they quickly are like, the entire city's on high alert. What the fuck happened? And I'll try to explain.
Do you have any wine?
I'll get you some, Wallace says.
Thank you.
Do you have any harder substances, please?
What does this look like, a dry bar?
Is it a yes or no?
Obviously.
Okay, thank you.
You will have to pay for it, you know.
Sure.
Put it on Dionysus's tab. It's fine.
Yeah, that's gonna be a no-no. Says
the man's right here, but all right.
Wallace like slowly looks up, then turns toward Kirith. I'm sorry, what did you just say? What the fuck did you just say?
Amalia is sitting in a booth, like kind of opposite from him. Like she slid into the other side. She has her head in her hands. Like, well, her head in one hand, the other hand is holding down her dress, and she is sobbing. And right across from her, slowly sinking to the floor, is like a Dionysus.
Right over there with Amalia.
Oh my god. Oh my, we have to throw him out. He can't be here. And that's probably when there's a knock at the door. Chris, do you knock at the door? Are you gonna like try to sneak in? What are you doing? Obviously you know these people.
Chris is gonna go to the back door.
Okay, back door is a little bit hard, I guess, but sure. Why don't we try like a lock picking sort of thing?
Wow, you misclicked.
I did. Go away.
Didn't hit the the voice channel.
Could I make the case for a relentless investigator?
No. As a success. All right, you're like mess with the lock bit by bit. There's a sudden flash. Whoa! And there is like a Greek rune that appears over it and then goes away for a second. All right, then. I'm trying to crack your knuckles and start working at it. You are able to get the door open and able to move in through the back. So you can kind of come up upon this scene. You're on the second floor up here. Because like immediate stairs, and you can see an overhang that looks down into the bar below. We have to throw him out. You're going to paint a target on all of us. This is a sanctum, a secret place.
You touch him, you die.
There's no way. They're all out there.
Wallace drops the alcohol, shatters. He runs in the back up the stairs.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna start trying to tend to Dionysus and, dig bullets out of him.
Is there... What am I smelling? Like something...
That would be the scent of Amalia's tears.
I don't think so. It smells like a vodka tonic.
Okay.
We're in the bar.
Oh, we're at the Calico Club.
Oh, I've never been.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Okay, time to wake up. And she's like tapping his cheek. Come on.
Okay. Coming down the stairs, we see entering into the area is the mistress. Palace, I see you're alive, she says.
Shockingly.
Shockingly. That is the word of the day. Shockingly that you would bring an Olympian god into my establishment. He's all legs feather. Dionysus says she's going to put her hand up, and there is a bright flash. What's going on? And he suddenly is stopped in air as he's trying to run away. Dionysus was waking up. You bloody idiots.
I don't know if that has an appropriate reaction to this.
He is with us because he has loyalty to one of the people here.
Loyalty?
No.
Olympian gods don't have loyalty to anybody except for themselves, and maybe Zeus if they're so inclined. We need to kill him.
Odessa's eyes are glowing now. Like full stop or like glowing purple.
We can do that. Call Artemis. Wallace,
I don't
boost toward the phone.
I don't think that's necessary. Odessa is very attached to him.
Yeah, well, if he does...
Fuck what Odessa is attached to? This is my home.
Okay, I'm trying.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
That's fine, because if he dies, I die, and then, well, we're all screwed.
No.
This is what I get.
Sick. I am sick and tired of seeing so much death. We've already made enough work for... We've done enough. I'm not going to add a god onto the list of deaths that I've seen.
Where the hell is Violin? She says toward Kirith. Out, I think. Out! The entire city is on lockdown. Yeah, she left before that. The only reason you all are here is because of her. She's not even here. Halion, with her, Kira says, just strangle somebody's neck. It's probably gonna be him, he says, pointing out toward Dionysus.
No one is touching him. Not now, not tomorrow, not ever.
You think a little metagod scares me? Please.
You don't have to be scared of me. But I think you might be scared of the consequences that come with killing him.
There's already a consequence of him being here. Amalia, I think this is where your skills are going to come in handy the most.
Yeah, because I'm about to fight a god. I don't care.
Of course, Chris is witnessing all of this.
There's no point in doing that. You can't throw him out. They'll see him. You can't put him back. They'll find out and they'll see him, or they'll see whoever brings him there and it'll lead back to you. And if you try killing him here, someone will know.
Fry flinches. Go ahead, Malia.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's true, she kind of glances over at Odessa. I'm not going to gloss over the fact that if what Odessa says is true, then if you kill him, you kill her. And there's a prophecy, right?
Yes,
apparently
Kira
it includes
says.
3 people. Us 3?
A few more than 3, I think.
Well, then includes us 3 then.
I think we have nearly everybody.
Then Odessa's a part of it. You
Chris,
kill her.
Stealth check, please, in the background. Please go on. Keep going, sorry.
You kill her, you mess with fate. You mess with fate and kill a god. Someone's gonna know. Someone down there. And currently, the underworld's being affected the most by this. By everything that's going on.
Fuck yeah, Malia. You
All
took
right.
it that step further.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to try. Guess in the humanities burden, I don't think would fall under this.
No.
Persuasive conversationalist, absolutely it would.
Absolutely.
Not liver's touch, bleeding heart. Bleeding heart, maybe?
Oh yeah, you definitely presented a bleeding heart argument.
1, 2. Yes. Yeah, I'll use those 2. Two successes.
There's like a beat there. No one fucking breathes. You all have to leave then. I'm not keeping him here. If anything. We'll try to wipe his memory, and he can arrive somewhere else safe and sound in that little Olympus. I don't even know what was going through your mind at the time, taking him with you. Malia is right. Fates. Not to be messed with. Not for anyone.
Where do we go, and how do we get there?
Anywhere else but here. Violet isn't even here, right? She'll probably be returning. You can either throw him out on the street, bash his head in, let it reform elsewhere, far from the Calico Club and return, or leave altogether. Those are the rules.
There's no clandestine way to remove him. At least none that won't draw the eye to anyone who'd be watching us. The whole street's packed now, but the whole street would be packed by now.
We got in here in the first place. I'm sorry, he had a shawl over him at the time. Kira says.
It wasn't a shawl.
Oh dear. She notices your dress.
Amalia closes her legs, like pinches her legs further together than they already were.
Go get Karen Mistrin. Get her something to wear. Heareth nods. Leaves.
Do we wait for Violin then? Or this Violin, I don't know her.
Do I gotta say? Dionysus, who has pushed through the magic now and is actually awake, has awoken.
Oh.
She gasps and he goes, "Oh, no." And he's going to flick his finger, and there is all of the alcohol on the side wall is going to shoot off of the wall and stab her with glass and shit. I was very rude last time. Ugh. Tweaking my neck.
Odessa, I'm gonna kill your boyfriend.
First of all, not my boyfriend, more like 1,000-year lover.
Crazier women have tried.
Okay.
Oh, look at that! You all are the death of me. A Titan? Since when did you know a Titan? I don't think we met. You must be Hecate, he says, standing over her. She's down. She looks like she's ready to fucking fight.
We can get out of here as soon as possible. We just need to get away. We need a way to get away.
Last I remember, I was saving a young one's life.
You passed out.
And we were in the Olympian Spire at the time.
Yes, we drove out of it.
In the background, Chris, since you have such a good perception, you can see Hecate on the ground is with the blood, her own blood, which is gold, is writing something on the ground in it. Some magic.
Yeah, we don't have to fight. Go, sorry.
No. She was just scooching closer. We're good.
Okay.
You're fraternizing with the enemy.
The enemy?
I just met this woman today.
I believe you, Odessa, is quite fine. I'm sure everything else will sort out. You just have to shoot you, probably. You're just probably going to prison.
We don't have to fight. Or do any of that. I don't see anyone who's the enemy here.
My father was explicit about the rules. I'm sorry.
Yes, and do you know what's happened? We sort of crashed the car, faked our own deaths, and technically you have gone missing, which means you can go lay low somewhere without, your mother up your ass.
You all have had quite the day, I see, he says, and that's when she casts her spell. There is a flame that immediately causes the vodka and the oil on the ground to ignite and creates a circle around him. Oh, that's just rude! And he goes to flick his finger toward Hecate, and the alcohol that's in here slams against a barrier. Excuse me? And he tries again. What is this? He tries to push through, and he gets burnt.
Dumbass fucking god.
Oh. Hecate stands up. Full height. This is why I don't like Olympian gods. Among other things. Certainly don't let them in my bar.
Can't we just reason with each other?
No! You are like an ant. I have been alive for millennia against these thugs. Excuse you. I'm more than a thug. I happen to be a playboy as well.
A millennia of what? Hiding in a bar?
Hiding. Yes.
Hiding.
Yes. Pushed into it. Moving in the shadows. My coven has been helping you this entire time. A little bit of respect would be nice.
I am giving you respect.
Now that he's contained, we can all just calm down for a minute. Oh, that's another thing, Mara. Titan worship and fraternization has become completely outlawed, as they are seen as having been working with the Titaness Echidna. So you just found Hecate, the which you would know to be the Titan of magic. Anything Chris is doing in the background here? Like, I know we're having our scene and you're observing it, but I just want to, you know.
Nothing like major. She's just kind of been watching and jotting everything down, like in code in her notebook.
Sweet. Bye, baby. Now that we have him contained, you all can stay here, probably. That could be better. And if I wish to kill him, that is my right. He just attacked me. You attack me first. Am I doing the scene alone?
Well, I mean, I've been trying to speak, and then I got conscious of the fact that I was speaking too much. Did Maya BRB? She may have BRB.
You do not want Odessa speaking. We won't. No. It's not gonna end well.
I can just get out of your hair. How can I get down to the columns?
That's going to be a little bit harder.
I didn't ask about that. I asked how.
Well, the elevators are shut down for the most part. There's only one currently working, and it's swarming with hoplite. The way down is all being funneled through 3 different sections right now. Any other travel outside of the city coming through the side is going to be met with force. Like apparently you saw outside, she says, turning over toward the television screen where it's showing Femi on air right now, talking about the possible death and immolation of the culprits.
Right. Well, I'm going to try my luck outside and try to get down to the columns because, quite frankly, this has been the worst escape from prison or anything. With the worst company. She'll look specifically at Dionysus. And I don't want to be here anymore.
You're not going anywhere, Palace.
Goodbye.
Palace. Our faces and names are plastered everywhere. You are enemy number 1.
I was enemy number 1 before we even got to the spire.
The columns are probably on lockdown because of you. Do you think any of them will look at you with any kindness down there?
Quite frankly, Amalia, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I do know. I happen to know quite a lot about bringing death to other people's door.
Palace is going for the door.
Absolutely. We'll have Palace exit and slam the door behind her. Oh, Jesse, sweetie, could you get rid of this terrible circle, if you please?
Do you want me to use water?
I don't know.
I mean, I could try water. Let's certainly try water.
Go ahead. Hecate says. Go ahead.
Didn't we just have a conversation about prophecy and murdering people and fate?
It doesn't mean you get to do whatever you want under my roof. Take a seat. Have a drink. I think we're going to be here for a little while longer.
Malia, you can be the spokesperson. Talking to her is exhausting me, and I'm going to lose my mind in about 5 seconds if I continue.
That's just all Titans. The biggest snobs I know. Takes one to know one.
It can't be all of them, right?
Right.
This is when Kira reappears. Amalia, I have this room. And she has a dress in her hand. I hope it's your size.
Black isn't really my color.
Best we have.
Okay. And she will get up. She's still like holding the front of her dress. Like, not that she's like particularly prone to modesty, but you know, time and place.
You're in a dangerous situation, you know.
Yeah.
Getting exposed.
She will take it and like, I don't know if she knows. She knows where the dressing room is, kind of, but she'll like walk to the back to get to it.
Well, Odessa. You sit up next to Dionysus, and Hecate goes for a drink while she tries to figure out what the fuck to do. Are you able to get her or not? She's not picking up, I'm sorry. Wallace says. All anyone has around here are apologies. She grabs some peanuts. Cutting back over toward you, Odessa. Dionysus and you are able to have a conversation. Where'd you get a call?
Transmutation.
I didn't know you had that skill.
I don't. There was a stone, turned a bed into a car.
Been fucking other calls?
No. I think you would know.
I mean, it is a skill I possess, so I kind of like feel a little bit odd because, you know, I could do it for you if you need it.
Well, we haven't had an actual training session in many years.
Oh. You're very clamped in here. Taps his leg. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. You know, I once traveled pretty damn far. Was taught the art of meditation. Never stuck.
Mm-hmm.
Could have been useful now.
Right. Well, you'll be able to go back to your life after this.
Oh, of course. So are you. So we'll get it all sorted out.
I don't think your father's exactly going to exonerate me of my crimes.
Oh, come now, it's not like you'll be fine.
You seem awfully sure of that, considering I'm traveling with people who have committed several murders.
So am I. Are they going to be putting me to the blade?
I doubt it. I doubt it.
Precisely. It wouldn't work out PR style. Neither would work out close. Well, we were seen snogging at the event. Close accompaniment. was also a terrorist? No, they'll spin it some other way. You and I both probably being hostages. Like I am right now.
You'll be fine. Like I said, I'm sure the big man in the sky is going to find you eventually and come set you free.
Do you remember what she said when she said that she was going to kill me?
Well,
I didn't think that was very possible for the most part.
all things can die. I just haven't felt close to death in a very long time. It's new. It's new that you're apparently able to do that. Oh, there's also this slight problem of if she does kill you, it's not like I'll be far behind. I'm already halfway there. She points up to her white hair.
If I die, you most certainly are. And not the most pleasant of deaths, is it?
Well, turning to eternal dust and fading away with no chance of return, and possibly not even being able to go to the underworld because my soul is probably long gone. Yes, quite painful.
How do you know about that?
About my own soul?
I told you.
She did.
She?
Talia.
Talia? Oh, it was a long time ago.
Yeah, it's... Anyway, yeah, no, we had a lot of conversations about it, and she told me, and obviously once she left, she didn't last very long on her own.
I was going to tell you, when the time is right.
What? That if I ever left your service, I would turn to dust and die and utterly cease to exist?
No. Your soul still exists. Come now, please.
Mm-hmm.
Can't quite destroy your soul, can you?
Right. It's fine, I've made peace with it. However, I am not keen to die anytime soon, so I would prefer if you didn't die.
Just have to stick together, and I suppose I'm certain someone will come looking for us. Can I get a drink? Absolutely the fuck not.
Well, even if they do come, there's a chance that I may not be able to go back with you right away.
I could get him water. He'll just turn on the wine. Right. Wallace says in the background. What was the last thing you said there, Maya? Sorry.
She said, even if somebody comes to get you, I may not be able to go with you right away.
No, why not? We were talking before about our plans.
Well, apparently there's a prophecy, and even Maenads do not operate outside of fate.
Well, it's a gray area.
Oh, right.
It nods. We're going to cut away to Amalia. Amalia,
Hello.
You're suddenly, when you close the door to the bathroom, you realize for the first time that you are incredibly alone. And there's a wave of relief that washes over you and other feelings too. What happens?
She I think she just kind of sinks to the floor and like puts her head in her hands and just tries to process everything. Like she has been in almost fight or flight this whole time. And now that she's alone, she watched 2 people die. There are dozens more that died, probably trying to get to them. So many more that died that night in front of them, destroyed, obliterated. And on top of that, she was going to cooperate. None of this had to happen. This all could have been prevented. And she can barely stop people from fighting, and she couldn't even stop a girl from leaving an establishment against all good judgment. And there's so much work that she had to do that she's not doing. Why? Just why?
In the bathroom, clean your face off, try to calm down. The light flickers above you. You look up into the mirror, and behind you, over your shoulder, is a man. Golden eyes. Didn't mean to scare you. And didn't you have art that you picked up for?
I did. I sent it to you.
Yeah,
what did you send it?
No. Scroll through all the cat gifts.
Honestly, just search his name.
Oh yeah, okay. There it is. All right, guys. I'm sending. Get ready. What is that, Maya? Is that like Batman Beyond?
She literally just said BRB.
Oh. Anyway.
Water in Time, I think.
Mm-hmm. Anybody else here to see this?
Oh.
This is what's standing behind you.
Cheers. I see.
You didn't scare me.
I want to apologize for my brother. He wasn't supposed to do that.
I should apologize to him.
Yes, well, that was incredibly stupid of you.
It was.
Are you alright?
She starts to nod and then stops and no. But I'm here. So I'm sorry.
No, this is my fault. Definitely me. So much doubt in your work. I think it's time to that decision I made.
What did he say?
I think it's tied to that decision I made.
The decision you made.
His eyes move away from you. There'll be another tonight. I can feel it. Abrupt and bloody. Somebody that you will go to care for.
You work too much.
No. You don't exactly understand. It's okay. I'm good.
I don't. I want to.
You're right. One day. But not today. And he disappears. There's like a flicker in the light and he's gone.
I think she starts to cry all over again. Just like
Chris.
Momentarily, like a deep sob, and then tries to put clothes back on. Or change out of the rags that she has on into different ones.
Chris.
Yes, I'm here.
You would see the diffusion of that whole situation. There's a lot going on here that you just stumbled into. Oh my fucking god, this is the story of a fucking century. You've got all of the so-called culprits who currently people on the news are thinking that they might be dead. Fucking dumbasses. They're right here. Not only that, they're cavorting with a titan that whose whereabouts was not known up until now, and have also abducted Prince Dionysus, a fact for which had not gotten out to the media yet. So that's a new thing. And Dionysus being held by that. There was a death threat that was thrown around. There's a lot going on. What the fuck do you do?
God, she is currently weighing her options on sticking around, getting more information, or going back with what she has now.
I believe you're familiar with Odessa, for instance. You know her to be loyal to Dionysus, from what you've heard, and seemingly the two of them are very close. They did make out during the party. That was a thing you would have been around for, probably wrote about. And so if there was anyone to talk to, it would be Odessa, who wouldn't rat you out, probably.
Yes, I need like 5 minutes though. I just slice my finger open and I cannot focus right now.
Oh god. Okay. Yeah, totally.
I will be like right back though. Jesus.
Okay. Like, I would jump to Palace, but, like, that's gonna be a whole thing in a minute here. We could take our 10-minute break right now. How about that? Hello, we are back. Mara is not, however. She says that she will be back, however. So we are here. Brooke, are you here?
Yeah.
I'd love to hear scene. Okay.
Okay.
House. Oh, I had music. I mean, I think the regular music will do for now. I'll send that music in a bit. Okay. Alice, you step out onto Metropolitan streets. Do you put up a hood or anything to obscure your features?
Definitely a hood.
Okay, cool. You put that up. You can see the building nearby. Part of it has gone down, but it has been able to be held up on one side, and the building is being repaired, kind of like a band-aid being put on a wound, repairing the main pillar that's stopping it from falling. There's a lot of people around here. There's even news that are going around just a block away, from where the real news is happening. Ironic. And you go for a walk, keeping your face obscured and trying to find where works best. You move through darkened alleys, up catwalks, and onto rooftops. Up here, you're less likely to be seen anyway. And then you hear, "Boy, I thought you were dead." Must have been. You look over and can see 2 rooftops away a silhouette staring down toward you, but you know the voice. You can see the outline of the leather jacket, spiked chain-like collar, the messy wolf cut, that little glow that I have for the eyes. It's Hadrian.
It's a bit too hard to kill me, you know. The gods haven't figured all that out yet. You want to give me a lift?
You don't write, you don't call. Why should I give you a lift anywhere?
Because it's my big homecoming. I've been gone for so long. I think 2 weeks is what old Hebe said.
He leans forward to the edge of his roof, almost falling off of it and kicking off, and lands on the other roof with a roll. He runs and skids out in front of you. Next to, we can get a good look as to this actual person. I will throw the art into discussion. And he did that very quickly, all in one go. There he is. Alice, we've all been missing you. He says with a big smile. We're going to be happy to see you home.
Oh, don't lie to me. I know not all of you miss me.
Yeah. Who gives a fuck about her? Prometheus has been raving about you. Some of us doubted, but he said that you'd be back.
He
When
did?
I heard the news, I went up, saw the police checks. Hope you don't mind me stealing some of your thunder. You see him pull out from his side that grenade launcher, and he throws it onto the ground at your feet. Thing's useless now anyway.
I don't know. I could probably use it for some spare parts.
Yeah, for free. Thing's a lump of junk.
Wasn't a lump of junk when it took out 3 cruisers.
Yeah, well, process has that effect, doesn't it? Come on. I know the way home.
Music to my ears.
And the two of you guys go climbing down buildings together through the streets. So, where have you been? We don't really get all the details from Prometheus. He likes to be mysterious.
Oh, are you sure you don't want me to save it for a big story time? I can be all dramatic and everything.
I'd much rather you favor me over anyone else.
Sweet talking. Okay. Well, if you must know, you know that big old tower that they call the Spire? You know, you might have heard of it. It's a bit underground.
Yeah, like I think I heard someone talking about it before. He chuckles. I don't get to see it that often.
I was way up there in Lady Hebe's place. She's a bitch, by the way.
Well, they all are, aren't they?
Yeah, but that one especially.
When he says that, I think your mind might flash to Tychon. Just a little bit, like...
Yeah. Hesitates a little bit, and she's like, yeah, fuck him.
You guys slide down to Surface alleyway, and say, right up here. All the way up in the spire. I always knew you'd be making it big. You see my dad anywhere up there? For context, you know his father to be Hermes.
Yeah. Yeah, he actually paid us a real nice visit, tried to cut us a little deal.
Oh, shut the fuck up. He says. He
I
doesn't believe
swear
you.
on the Styx.
He stops, turns around. You're not shitting me. You actually met my pa.
Yeah. He tried offering us a big fancy deal. It was like, we'll do anything for you if you follow our mission.
He looks you up and down. I hope you kicked him in the dick.
No, but I did hurt his feelings.
Yeah, it's akin to it. It's a hard
He broke a whole marble table and everything.
Yeah, what a child. He says. Here we are. Home sweet home. You can see what is a very large storm drain.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of leans on the grate of it. Big, heavy, thick metal thing. Should I do the honors? I know you've never taken the expressway before.
Well, at least open the door for me.
He like gives a little bow. Will take the handle and like yank it hard. The whole thing like takes quite a bit of strength. By the time he gets it open, he's like sweating. Like, okay, go.
She'll jump in.
And he jumps in after. Woo! You can hear your voices like echo away as you guys fall through the pipes like a fucking water slide. Storm drain. Just, storm water. It's not the sewer.
Don't think about it.
Don't think about it. Yeah, you guys end up like I think in a few different places where you take us some more ways down until we find our scene where the bottom hatch, you guys slam again a little grate at the bottom, but there's part of it that's broken open. There we go. Stuck under. That's tight squeeze. He pulls out and then is able to help you as well. Get out of the grate. You can already hear the sounds of the columns. Isn't it beautiful? He says, arms sprayed out around. You can hear gunshots and screaming and sirens.
It just sounds like a GTA lobby.
Yes, that's exactly what it sounds like. There's a distant explosion, it works. Might not be exactly how you remember it, though. He looks to the right, and you can see a whole building that's overcome with, like, these dark miasma of weeds.
Shit, she got here too?
She got here the worst. Grew up from it. Took down one of the columns. I didn't even think that was possible, he says, as you guys are walking, and he'll point, and you can see there is one of the, because we all know why this is called the columns, just big, like, metal things that hold up the buildings above, and one of them is bent on one side as if the root has grown up around it and then crushed it inward.
Damn.
You won't see that on the nightly news.
Never will. How is everyone?
Oh, I'd say surviving, but we lost quite a few, actually. We're down to thin in numbers.
What about
That's
kids?
Fine. Oh. 1 second. I have to get the name. So
I also forgot the
not
name. That's why I just said
not
the
the name
kids.
of the kids. That's not who I'm looking for. But yeah. I can check my. I'll check my notes elsewhere. 1 second. I know where to look. It's up here.
Are you looking for Pimfredo?
That is actually exactly what I was looking for. Good
I
job.
thought so. I thought I'm learning.
Yeah. Still there it is. Yeah. Audrina and I have also been staying with Pam for a while.
Good. At least the old lady's doing something.
I still find them around here sometimes when things get quieter, but they know to run for the hills. I should know. Tell them how to run, he says. And then he's going to climb up the side of a building.
That's like saying you taught a duck how to swim.
Hey, they liked me before they liked you.
Yeah, but they like me more.
Oh, look at us talking like we're parents.
I can't say Christ, Jesus.
Gods.
Gods. Gods, don't say that. Ew.
What? You don't want kids? I couldn't
And the
wonder
columns?
why. Yeah,
On
lovely
whose
little
money?
place. Oh, I have a bit saved up. You can give me a chance. He's joking, obviously.
Haha, you wish.
Only on. Sorry. Only on days that end with Y.
I hate men.
Oh boy. And it's not long until you've arrived at the Fallen Flame. The moment that whoever's on security sees you, it's a fucking uproar. Palace is back! Palace is back! Ah, damn, I thought we were gonna be a surprise.
Oh, you know me. I have to draw a crowd wherever I go.
And you guys will walk on in there. You can see there is a lot of people in here, including the injured that are being patched up, and the people who still have both their arms come over to give you a hug and ask where you've been, how you've been doing, and everything. And Hadrian is just trying to kind of push you through the crowd. All right, guys, give us some space.
I'll be out in just in a moment, and then I can regale you with the tales. I'll even do sound effects and everything just to make sure everyone's happy.
It's a chuckle. Our prodigal daughter has returned. You can hear from the top of the stairs, there is the Prometheus standing there looking down. Please.
Hey, Promi, miss me?
Get out. I think everyone laughs at that. And he looks at everyone like, I hate that you've done this. Get in here. He turns around and enters back through his office door.
She'll basically skip up to the office.
I guess I'll leave you to it. You too, Adrian. Oh. Cool. Never been to his office before. Not solo.
Yeah, sorry, it's an only cool people club. You just now made the cut.
Fuck yeah. He says with a big smile. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep going. You walk in there and you take a seat, probably kicking your feet up onto his thing. I hope you know that we took every measure that we needed to in order to get you back. Every measure being nothing because you're standing here now.
I figured. It was always my own mission. Get myself out of there.
I know you would. As for all this, you certainly have made a name for yourself. Well, our new fiery starters, they're really starting to look up to you. We've got posters with your face on them. We're going to be commandeering a blimp, sending them around.
Oh, can I make a statement and everything on the news?
I think it's best that you stay out of the limelight for the most part. Mythos is better than reality.
I'm not sure if Olympus is going to let that happen.
They can't. They can't fight against it. They'd have to find all what? How much was it, Adrian? 12,000? 12,000 flyers.
12,000. You must have a lot of faith in this. Was Echidna part of it?
You believe the news. How long did you stay
No,
up?
I don't believe them.
I haven't spoken to Echidna since we were new. Oh, no, I don't speak. I wasn't aware that her presence was going to be there. Not at all. That scares me. But it opens up a new chapter here. Alice, you have a destiny. Finally, a calling. Something that you can accomplish all of your own. You're the only person that I would trust with this. These people need a symbol now. You're going to be it.
So what's next for it?
What's next? Hadrian, your father resided in cemetery. Why don't you go pay them a visit? What? Oh, silly dad. Did I fucking stutter? No. Bring a gun. As for you, pals, you can either go with him or you can stay here where it's safe. You've been through a lot. You may as well have a rest.
Is there a way to kill a god? Like for good?
Yes.
Is that what Hadrian's doing?
No. Yeah, if I could kill a god, I certainly wouldn't be here, Adrian says.
Well, then why aren't we killing them?
Because currently I do not have access to said means.
Hecate does.
Now that is interesting. And like, he'll ask a bit about that. So you're able to inform him that Hecate seems to be able to do that. It's none of your concern for now. Rest up or go have fun. Here, Call. You're in charge now. He stands up from his office.
I do need to speak with you and just you if this meeting is over.
He turns over. Hadrian's gone. There's like papers that are fluttering up where he just was.
It's like the Naruto.
Yeah. And Prometheus will close the door with a click. Actually, no. He's gonna do one more thing instead. He's going to gesture for you to come with him, and the two of you guys go up onto the roof. I would say fresh air, but it's not exactly fresh. You can see the whole city from all around here. Oh, I forgot to send the music when we got down here. Da, da, da. So we like our Louisiana, New Orleans, sort of stuff. All right. Everything's gone to shit up here. Everything's burning. But that's fine. We'll be like a phoenix. From the ashes, something will actually be able to change in this city, I think. It can go one of two ways. Right now, we're losing. Not if we do what needs to be done. What did you want to talk to me about?
When we were in the Spire, Hermes came to us with this deal. And I wasn't going to take it or anything, but he said that there was a prophecy by some oracle.
The Oracle of Delphi. Yes. It's a wonder she's not dead yet.
Well, the prophecy they had, it included me. The deal essentially was they'd give us anything if we would go down to Hades for them.
He nods. There's a deadly silence to him. You can't get a read. He doesn't seem surprised, but he doesn't seem sure. He just neutral.
We only got out of the Spire because the Oracle sent people to come get us and bring us to the Calico Club.
And where's the Oracle now?
She was supposed to be at the Calico Club, but when we got there, she wasn't there. And things kind of went a little south between Odessa and the mistress.
She's still alive?
Oh, she's still alive. Only because she's part of the prophecy. She brought Dionysus there.
That's new.
No.
Kidnap the prince.
I didn't really have a say in it, personally.
I'm not judging you. It just adds a whole new factor here that I have to think about. Foresight is hard. It's always changing. Even when you think it should have everything all lining up, ducks in a row, something new comes into the woodwork.
This prophecy. I know it gets solved or it happens one way or another, but
So, do you think prophecies are supposed to be some kind of everything becomes white in the world once they're completed? No. They're an opportunity. They're also immortal truth. Something that is meant to happen because it's meant to teach. Everyone hears something, including myself. And each time we learn our lesson, we come back stronger. Every time. Until eventually we beat it. Till fate is usurped. Till faith is ours. You see it. Pieces starting to fall together.
something's wrong in the underworld.
Something's always been wrong in the underworld.
I know, but the something that's wrong in the underworld is the reason why Echidna came up here. I don't know if chaos is a good opportunity for change, but I don't know if there's any change that we can put forward while things are coming up out of the underworld. Thank you, Jess, for putting that in the chat. I didn't remember the exact thing.
Yeah. You did exactly hear what Amalia said. She did
right.
tell you.
I didn't remember the fucking Tartarus part.
Mm-hmm.
Tartarus is open.
I know. He says with very close surety. Oh, yes. My kin. Many of them are down there. I can feel them. Stronger now. Like scent on the wind. They too are a symptom. They're not the point. Understand that.
Can you repeat what the last sentence?
They too are a symptom. They are not the point. Remember that. It seems you have a journey ahead of you. One that you must take. I will tell you, you must take it. You try not to, and well, it's easier to go with the flow.
Can I really leave the columns like that for however long?
You've already been going for a while. And I can see you're already a little different. That's good. You think more, don't you? see things where they happen.
I think I finally understand what you mean by foresight.
It's a practice skill. You'll get the hang of it in time. If there's any kind of comfort I can give you, it's to understand that things are not as they should be. It is that you have been given a gift, the one thing that the rest of us never have. Choice. You'll have a choice.
Do me a favor while I'm gone, if you can. If you see Enyo on the front lines, bash your head in.
I'll do my best. There's a deep breath. Stand there staring at you. It seems you've spurred a thought within him, which is often, and one that he does not share with you. I'm going to stay up here for a while. You do what you will.
She's gonna turn to go and pause for a second and then hug him.
Panis.
I know,
I'm not my dad.
I know you aren't. I don't know. I'll see you when I get back.
Hands wrap around you. If it helps. I'll hold you there for a moment. You should pay him a visit. I'm sure he'd appreciate it.
I'm scared. I'm actually fucking terrified for once. What if I go down to the underworld and I don't come back?
That just means you've finally lived. And he'll give you a kiss on the forehead, on the temple. Get out of here.
Yeah. I'll get going. Thank you.
Don't thank me. I've only done what I have to.
You've done a lot more than that, and you know it.
Cutting away. Chris! How's the finger? I don't know if Mara's here. Mara!
If you're muted, you're double muted. Unmute on Start Playing.
Start playing.
Or whatever. Unmute on StreamYard. I was looking at Start Playing. Okay, maybe she's...
Wow, are you cheating on Elle?
She's not even here. What, me? No, I was looking at my games. I'm sure all of his.
Just sending... I mean... Mara's scene is important. It's the next one we want to do.
Mara, we literally can't function without you, please.
Mara, everyone at Mara. Everyone at her.
Well, let me guess. God bless, I'm not doing that. Oh, you did it actually this time. I'm like shocked.
Damn, I'm not predictable.
Well, and it looks like Maya's not here either.
Well,
no, I'm here. I just am not adding Mara.
Oh,
Mara.
oh,
Where did she go?
he's typing. Okay, grabbing water. All right. Did you go to the mall? What?
No, it's
She's
too
fucking
late
with
to go.
us.
The mall is closed. I can guarantee. She's just fucking with us.
Just with the water. So.
Water herself.
All right. Well, if she's coming, then I'll post the music.
Oh God. Duh.
God forbid I be hydrated, Wild.
Oh, Mara, are you here now?
Yeah, she just talked.
Sorry. Well, I was dissociating. So, Mara.
Wow, that's crazy.
So, wild thing is, my headphones are definitely broken. I heard none of that.
None of what? Us
you
calling you?
There we are. All right.
Okay, are you good?
Yeah, we're good now.
All right.
Okay.
I was gonna say that legitimately all I was saying was like just making fun because he was like, "Mara, are you here?" And you had just said something. Anyway, that's it.
No,
Okay.
that's fair.
Samara, where we just last left off, you were, of course, saddled with the story of a century. You are no one's been able to find you in here. You rolled 2 successes. I did roll to counter it. I only got 1 success from Hecate, so good on you. And you have semi-free reign of the place. We did talk about how if you were to talk to anybody, that would be Odessa, because she, of course, is probably the safest person to talk to as to not become an accessory to whatever the fuck is going on right now.
Yeah.
You are free to do what you want. Just a suggestion.
Everyone else is still out front at the bar, though, right? Currently?
So, of course, Palace is left. Amalia went to the bathroom to get changed. And then Odessa is, currently slumped into a booth nearby. Where is it? Nearby Dionysus, who is, stuck in a fucking, binding circle. And then you've got Hecate, who's over at the bar and talking to Kirith quietly.
We're going to use this opportunity to try to rifle through one of the back offices.
Okay.
And see if we can get a bit more information. Apparently there's a train. I don't know if anyone else hears that.
I actually did hear it, yeah. You're already on the second floor, so you find your way toward a quite lavish office. It's one that overlooks the area below. You imagine that this is Hecate's office. There is oh, what is it? Like plants on the walls, and there is nice rug with like vintage looking furniture. Like they're very oddly shaped. There's a big mahogany desk on one side, lots of little paperweights and esoteric items on it.
Is there a desk anywhere?
I said there's a large mahogany desk.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, if you're gonna look through that, then go ahead and make me investigation check.
Why, Avery? Why? No successes.
All right. So you start rifling through the desk down here. You're searching through the area when you find a letter. It seemingly is written from Prometheus. You can see that name in the bottom corner. Just as you start to read, you hear meow. You look up and can see a cat, a black cat, green eyes, staring over at you, perched on the top of the couch on the other side of the desk.
Good kitty. She's gonna like slowly like hold two hands out as she slowly tries to like approach this cat.
Good kitty. Yes, you can make a check for handling with animals.
That's probably going to be a heart check.
No, good kitty. You try to go over to like grab, but you end up approaching just like a little bit too harshly. It hops down and starts running down the stairs.
She kind of like panics a little. She's going to pocket the letter though. Then make her way hastily out of the office so that if she gets caught, it's not there.
I don't think you have enough time, unfortunately. You turn to leave, trying to go back out the alternate door when you can hear the footsteps at the top of the stairs. Stop unless you want to die.
I feel like we've threatened a lot of people with death today.
They were listening. Who exactly are you? Look like a reporter. That is not a good look to have in such a place. She flicks her hand, and the door that you were right in front of, that you're frozen in front of, slams shut. How did you get in here?
Would you believe the back door was unlocked?
No, I wouldn't. I had Halion put a ward on it myself.
It's
But
unlocked
you
now?
probably already knew that. If we never did take up very well with sorcery. Sit, she says, and one of the chairs, like, skids across the room and clips you at the knees, causing you to slam back down onto it. Why don't we start with a name?
Chris.
Chris. Daughter of...
That doesn't seem important at the moment. We don't have to...
Make a deception check.
That doesn't seem important. No, just these aren't the droids you're looking for. Yeah,
Please don't call her.
You're looking for.
All right. Well, if you're struggling with the truth, I do have a brew that can help. Just a sec. She moves over toward a cabinet at the far end of the wall. When she opens it, you can see all sorts of poisons and acids.
Oh, I'm allergic to everything, really? It's getting late. I should go.
You really need to work on your lying skills, she says, coming over. And she takes like a vial of something, and she drips a bit of it on the ground. There is suddenly a sizzle, and there's a hole that is burned into the carpet. Drip. Another one closer toward you. You feel like you can't move. The cushion is actually like stuck onto you. Drip. Closer. And then...
Okay, I feel like we've got on a really bad foot. I'm just a junior reporter. I don't even know anything.
Oh, the foot. And she's going to drop a drop onto your foot. Really fucking hurts. It eats through your shoe and sears the skin. Ooh. Oopsie.
She's like properly screeching a little bit, and she's just gonna go, Cleo, my mother's Cleo.
A fucking news. How did you know I was here? I feel like everyone nowadays knows.
Oh, I didn't. I was looking for the escaped convicts.
And they fuck me over again, she says, and she's going to slam down
Alleged.
the acid onto her desk, and a bit of the acid does jump out of the bottle onto her hand, rolls off of her onto the desk where it sears into the wood. And you feel like the stickiness release from you. Well, all right. Was that so hard? Ew.
No?
You were a reporter. Demigod. Oh, this is rich. Environment never seems to... Violet never seems to miss. You found your way here? She told me you would. Why don't you take a seat? Come with me. And I'm saying it nicely right now. No more death threats.
Chris will like just quietly stand and follow.
Mm-hmm. She walks you into the lower area. Wallace! Can you please repair the ward on the top floor? Oh, sorry, she wouldn't say that exactly. Could you please get Paliana when he comes back to repair the ward on the top floor? Or better yet, get Kira to do it. She's better at it anyway. Yes, mistress. Ooh, a little peeping Tom. Chris, take a seat. You're gonna be here a while. Oh, Amalia, dress looks lovely on you. Maybe just me or me.
She did, yeah, like 2 minutes ago.
So she'll say that, and Malia will like kind of nod a little bit out of it, and she's gonna go back up toward her office. You have free reign down here. Who's she? Who's she? Who are? Excuse me. Who are you? Ah, fucking me. Dionysus has burned himself again.
She just kind of will blink at him. Is there a way out of here?
Front door, I think. Keep it locked. Indeed we do, Wallace. And listen, I'm not really the type to do the whole abduction thing, but my hands are tied.
This is literally an abduction.
Yeah, I know. I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I think we might be at it, actually. Listen, if you let me go, I promise to make sure that your sentence is short. The pain is quick.
That seems like a really good deal.
Expedited deaths. Everyone? No?
I thought you meant like torture or death. Nobody's gonna go for that.
Maya, are you here?
Yes.
Okay, I tried to get Jess in sync, but she BRB. So Chris is here.
I'm not attaching myself to the reporter. She looks at Chris and then looks away.
The moment you make eye contact with Chris, she's just gonna be like, "You gotta get me out of here." I came here to help you guys, and it's backfired. She poured acid on my foot.
Hot.
Not in a good way.
Well, depends on who you talk to.
I've used acid before. Not as pleasant as it sounds.
Okay.
Thank you. I can't believe he's the level-headed one.
And he's cranky because he's currently trapped in a circle of fire.
You ever been burned before? It's not a pleasant feeling.
You wouldn't happen to have any water or wine on you, would you?
Yes. The prisoner is not to have any liquids.
Aren't you just a waiter? Why are you speaking to me?
I'm the manager of here. Okay? You'll talk to me with a modicum of respect.
Okay.
Waltz. Oh, I can give you all the respect. I can get down on my knees. Play the lovely little prisoner.
Okay.
Are you hitting on him right now?
Do you know it's not the time?
I'm trying to think.
No.
Why don't you come over here?
Okay.
My goodness. What strong sharp. I'm not supposed to talk to you. Well, it says. Oh, but do we always take up a tongue? Yeah.
I'm 2 seconds from going out the door and calling for Zeus myself.
You can try. I think there's something on it, so you might get like electrocuted if you try to leave.
Okay, thank you, Wallen. Anyway, I don't know how to help you. You're just as stuck as the rest of us. Palace was able to walk out and is now living her free life.
I can't believe my mother was right. This is lovely. Wallace, a drink, anything, please.
Are you gonna give it to him?
No.
Okay, I'm trusting you here. It's gonna get you whatever you want. What do you end up getting?
God, whiskey. Just the bottle.
Bottle of whiskey. If you don't die by the end of the night, you still have to pay for that. Just...
Put it on my tab, Wallace.
Okay. I am sorry. You are one of my favorite customers. So.
It's not seeming like it. I come
There's
here every
worse
week.
places to be abducted to. I'm just saying. Do you want me to put on some music? I'll put on some music.
I don't think music is going to make this situation any better.
He leaves.
She's gonna turn back to Odessa. Can I just ask what have you gotten me into?
What possessed you?
Did not get you into anything. You showed up here because you're a stalker.
For Porter.
Same thing.
No, one's a job, the other's a creepy hobby.
Right. Because showing up at my party and then showing up at his party and now showing up here makes it.
I had tickets to his party.
Oh my goodness, you're at my party! He's going to sit down.
You've met her.
When?
We literally had an entire... okay.
I meet a lot of people.
I know.
I'm beginning to get why you're in there.
And I think I've had a bit of intracranial trauma tonight. That takes a little bit longer to heal.
Do you?
Yes.
Look, I need you to look here, okay? Antagonizing
That is
woman.
quite easy. Who says he's looking at your breasts?
My eyes are up here.
I'm aware.
Okay. I need you to help me here, okay? And the best way that you can help me is one, we stop antagonizing. You know, the scary tall lady.
What? Hecklet? Hecate.
Yes, that one.
I heard stories about her when I was a child.
I figured, but maybe we don't tell her the stories we hear. The only way we get out of this is you help us. And the only way you can help us is if you know.
What, earn the favor of someone who wants me dead?
Yes.
I'm good at making friends, not fixing enemies.
It's not particularly hard.
Alright, I'll turn on the charm.
No, we're not turning on the charm.
What do I do?
You're going to be nice, okay? Nice. That means we're not going to insult her business, her people. We're not going to call her the Titaness giant lady.
Okay, but she is a Titaness giant lady.
Yes, but we don't always have to point that out.
I miss Tycon. I fucking miss the god that we can stand.
I mean, that's pretty even adult. Adult, you're adult.
Yeah. So true. All right. I think like she's walking over on the other side of the room, and the front door opens. Mistress, I need to talk to you. What? She should have been back by now. She's on my way. I'm serious. She knows this place inside and out. She knows how to get up and down. I think she went down to the columns. Why the hell would she do that? She knows she can't get up easy. I am to know why she does what she does. But I do know that she said she'd be back. And this isn't it. Yeah. Alright. You both. Odessa, Chris.
Chris is like looking from herself to Dionysus, and she's just like, me, him, them.
Jess is also back.
Mm-hmm. Well, obviously, I'm not talking to the one locked up, she says, and then turns and sees Amalia because, oh, it's a very nice dress today.
Thank you.
You're practically stunning.
I clean up.
Our mutual friend seems to be in a bit of trouble. Now, I don't want to go down there myself. I do not have a death wish. As for all of you, well, you all have fate on your side, don't you? Including you, Chris. There's a reason why you're here tonight. You want your story? Oh, you're gonna find it.
I've been grievously injured. I don't think I should really travel anywhere.
Kirith? Oh, yeah, sure. Kirith will come over, will look down at it. Did you? Never mind. It's going to cast a spell. The acid burn immediately is healed over.
Oh, look at that. It's better.
She gets hurt. One of my best sorcerers is gone. And an oracle. I assume you all want to hear your prophecy. Either that or go in blind. Your call.
What? Not particularly.
Well, your choice. The door's open. He stays here.
Absolutely not.
Well, of course, I would love to stay here. It's a wonderful establishment you have. Is that saffron red? One of my favorite shades.
If you think I'm going to leave him and then come back to him, what, in pieces?
The only way he leaves here is in a casket.
Then I guess your friend is dead wherever they are.
That does seem like a bit of trouble, doesn't it? She clicks her lips.
He did
Fine,
say
then.
someone would die.
There's a beat. She's like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, and then turns back to the scene. All right, then, Dionysus. The boy, the would-be god. We'll make a deal then. Don't you have to be on a crossroads to make that deal? This city has been built up so many times and torn down. This used to be one. Congratulations. Oh, uh, you are going to make a pact with me. He looks toward Odessa. Think that's a nice idea. He looks at Odessa like, am I doing it?
She just nods.
Lovely. I'm glad you think so. You are not going to go running home to Daddy. You're going to protect these ones as best you can. And until they meet their oracle and receive their prophecy, you're going to be their guardian. How fun is that? Right? And what about what I want? Will you be freed in the end? I will be leaving this place, obviously. Very sad. So you won't be able to find me anyway. But that will give me enough time. My freedom or babysitting? Seems nice enough. And should you break our deal, your legs will be forfeit. What? My legs? I need those to fuck!
They are very nice legs.
But then,
Oh, God.
you should be able to keep this little pact easily, shouldn't you? Do you want me to add in that you'll never be able to drink wine again? No, God's no. Sounds good then, doesn't it? Good deal? A nice deal. Oh, dirty, just taking your hand. He puts his hand forward. Fuck! He says, because of the fire. Hecate just laughs. Hecate puts her hand through the barrier and shakes his, and the barrier is gone.
Well
What
then,
are you still doing here for?
we should go find an oracle then.
Kirith. I want you to stay here. For your safest. But Helen Young is still out there too. You should be with her. That was his choice. You were to stay here. Wallace? Yes, mistress. He seems really tired, really scared. Let's take it down, shall we? Oh. Okay. Okay. We'll start with the most expensive things first.
Wait,
Wait.
I'd like to ask something of you.
All right. What a deal. I don't make those willy-nilly.
If that's what it has to be, it's more like it's more like a request.
You may make it. I may not fulfill it.
I understand. There is a man who has an association with the Pink Diamond, and more specifically to me. If you can, I'd like you to find him and protect him.
I'm sorry, Amalia. You're a wonderful singer, but I have my own to protect in very little time. I wish you good luck.
He's a hard worker. His name is Stravos. Suppose he's a son of Zeus, but he's never met him. Hospitable. He'd understand. He knows rules.
Have a good journey, Amalia. I get the sense that it's going to have a profound impact on you. Amalia? Now talk about how she's feeling.
Defeated?
Mm-hmm.
I think, I think if she could cry anymore, she would, but she just kind of hangs her head down. Doesn't say anything after her.
One more that's close to you, or will be close to you tonight. What if it's him? What if? The question eats away at you. A hand is placed on your shoulder suddenly, probably quite startlingly. I would help you. I kind of have to babysit all of you.
I almost believe you.
No, don't cry. Right? I'm certain that he's fine. You said the pink diamond. They've got big glass doors, don't they? Got security. Sure, he'll be fine. These fire starters, they haven't really done much in Enchantment Row. So.
It's not the fire starters I'm worried about.
His brow furrows like, I don't know who you're talking. Like, who would be an issue?
He's in danger because of his association to me. And the only ones currently looking for us, well, are the Olympians.
Maybe they can take me home. I mean, we'll get out of the way of them as best we can until the deal is over, because I want my legs. Oh, I have a good idea!
Okay.
Does anyone want to hear it? Chris, come on!
Chris is gonna turn back to Wallen and just be like, "Can I just stay here?
You're coming with! It's a you're part of the gang now, he says. The D crew.
I miss
we're gonna workshop that name.
I am
followers of the D?
What was the idea again? Let's go back to that.
Didn't you have a cult already?
I resent that being called a cult.
Oh, it definitely was. Cults are so much more fun than religion.
Yeah, but the point of a cult is you don't tell other people it's a cult.
I heard it was very popular for a time on Enchantment Row before it disappeared?
Yes, but that would be because of my mother, wouldn't it? Witch. Excuse me? I said witch. I wasn't talking about you.
Okay, let's leave before we insult our
Oh, right. Be
lovely
nice.
hostess.
I love the wing eyeliner. It definitely doesn't make your eyes look like way too long. What? I said it doesn't.
We're leaving, thank you.
Chris is just gonna look pleadingly at Hecate again.
Hecate like gives you like a 4-finger wave where you just kind of wave the fingers. You know what I mean?
She like sighs from her soul and follows them out the door.
We should probably not appear as we are.
That was my idea. So, what does everyone want to be? I think I'm going to be a run-down hobo from the columns. I've traveled from place to place. I have syphilis, and I'm addicted to
Excuse the
hypnosis.
fuck out of me.
Oh no.
I hate
I always wanted to slum it. So,
Oh my
Okay.
I hate method actors.
Why don't you just summon a car?
what? No, that's no fun. We have to change our looks, right? Well, watch this, and he does morph to look uncannily like a addicted homeless person.
Okay. Well, could you
He
do
just
that?
looks
in-
like Palace. Like how he remembers Palace looks like.
Oh.
He just sort of how he
How is
remembers
this?
Palace looks like.
It looks like you know, like it's not like a perfect copy, but it's like his best approximation.
It's like Bargain Palace. She has like
Yeah,
faded
Bargain
hair.
It's like a totally different neon color. It's like...
Why don't we play dress up and summon a car?
Well, I was thinking a little bit more than just dress up, you know, like I'd actually change your bodies for you.
Why do you sound like that?
This is the character.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't suppose you can make me look like I did 500 years ago.
No, wasn't not much different, isn't it?
Exactly.
Okay, that was a low blow. That's a low blow.
You choose to disguise
I mean, if
this.
you guys want to be able to see your faces, and then we can blow all the cover, I mean, that's just fine. By me.
They likely will be checking any vehicles that go through the checkpoints.
Right. So I suppose we should all look different then. Okay. I'm not coming up with a backstory.
But that's the most fun part.
They
Come
don't
on.
stutter like that either.
Nope.
Well, my guy has a stutter.
Okay. Oh, Palace is going to shoot us all as soon as we arrive.
How about this? Whoever drives comes up with the lie, and then we all just go along with it.
Wonderful. I'm assuming I'm driving.
I see that I'm making people uncomfortable, so instead, and you see him change himself, and he now looks exactly like a client of yours, Amalia. Get the fucking name.
Oh, I know.
Dionysus? Is that the name?
Yes. He's like super. Hold on. I had to make sure.
I'll be able to find him if I go to organizations. I know that. Yeah, Dionysus. I had it right. Here, I'll pull this up. There. How's this? A little bit better?
Oh my goodness.
What? Well-known businessman traveling through the city with a couple of his compatriots. Shouldn't be an issue, right?
If he's caught with a car full of women, Perigune will not be happy about it.
That's my problem because
He's a client of mine, him and his wife.
not anymore. Okay, let's get out.
Oh, don't laugh. He doesn't really laugh.
That makes sense. It was a terrible laugh.
Just change us into whatever you want.
Please summon the vehicle.
All right.
And
All right then.
make it a believable vehicle that would go into the columns. No Phoenix Nines, no luxury cars.
Well, I'm the CEO of Exandria Co. Of course I'm going to
Why?
drive something nice.
Why would the CEO of Exandria Co. be heading into the columns?
I don't fucking know.
Gee, why
And
don't you
that's-
just summon a phoenix too?
God, we're all gonna die.
Listen, you guys tell me what to do, all right? We'll cut to the next scene, and you guys can be whatever the fuck you want to be.
What's a good like theme for us to
Well,
try going into the columns with?
Fisherman.
I'm literally looking into the fucking camera.
Oh,
Hey, you decided to
Shepherd.
walk away from the party and have your own scene. We get to decide when we want to do the ridiculous shit on our side.
And we
Chris
had a
is like,
pretty- we
no
had a
one is
pretty long
looking for
scene,
me.
bro.
My god, just fucking choose something.
Shepherds.
God forbid we take our time.
Blind shepherds.
Blind shep.
okay, I feel like we could just make this easy. If he's already dressed like a man, we could literally just he's there for yeah.
What?
If there is a man who suddenly has 3 women in a car
Uh-huh.
and he's heading to the columns,
Uh-huh.
it doesn't have to be complicated other than we're there to have a good time.
All right, cool. See, you all get turned into super hot women. Which you already were, but like, you know, like different super hot women.
Great.
Yeah. Feels like a Friday night.
Odessa, please just drive.
I'm driving. I'm driving. I don't even know where to go in the columns.
You have to know an entrance.
I haven't been in the columns
Palace
since.
directed you to it after the party.
I thought you directed us to an elevator. Aren't
Yeah,
the
Yeah,
sure
which
you
is
did.
like
Down?
right down there is the columns.
Yeah,
Aren't
the
the
elevators
elevators closed
are
down?
closed, but Hecate did say that there is, and Dee would know this, is that basically, you know how like you can kind of leave the city bounds and then go down and through the side, right? Because it's not like there's walls up around the column, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then like you can do that. They're just controlled. There's 3 ports right now to do so with.
She will make sure everyone's in the car and we'll drive.
Ooh. Okay. Down below, you can hear the honks and squeals of the city sounds. Most of the most of the people around have either been desensitized to all the violence that's been going on lately, or have fled to their homes and just hope that a fucking car doesn't fly through their window and blow up. Right? There is a lot going on. But you can see there's a fair bit of cars that are shooting down off the side of the city and entering down to the columns. Well, we're in it now. I guess we have to wait. Okay. And you guys are locked in a like city traffic in the air, waiting to go down. By the time we finally arrived lower, we see what the big fuss is about, why so many people are traveling to the columns, and that is there is a bunch of little firelights coming all along a whole district in the columns, illuminating it completely. You see cemetery, the tombstones, and crypt doors climbing over one another, so much so that they create a landscape around them. The Temple of Hades is on the top of said hill of stone. That is, of course, where the dead are brought to and given their final rites and whatnot before being laid to rest. Candlelit vigil. Your car comes to a stop at the bottom. The blockade has no issue letting in such a esteemed member. Are we gonna take all day, or are you gonna let me through? Come on now. This is absolutely ridiculous. Of course, sir. They let them all through. No, wait, that actually worked.
Mm-hmm.
See? Sometimes you don't catch them with honey. Catch flies with a bit of manure.
For the love of all that is godly. While we are here, please, I am begging you, keep all of this to a minimum. I cannot stop anyone from shooting you.
Odysseus, I think we have to remember who should be telling who what to do here. Remember your place.
She leans back.
Apologize.
Apologies.
That's better. The door opens. Dionysus steps out into the air down here. It smells terrible. This is how you people live.
This is a cemetery.
It's a lot bigger than I remember.
Lots of people die every day.
My mother would be in here somewhere, I think. Okay, I'm going to slip out. Looks like they're putting up a perimeter, making sure the riffraff doesn't get in. I doubt they're going to be caring about people getting out. Few people are dying to get into the columns.
I'm sorry for your loss.
No, please. She didn't even give birth to me.
Doesn't mean she wasn't important.
How about you, Chris? You got any dead moms?
She just kind of looks at him for a moment. I mean,
Shh.
told you my mom was Cleo.
What? No, you did not. The Muse.
Oh, that's I told. She says, yeah, and like she kind of shivers as she looks down at her foot. Sorry, thinking of someone else. Yes.
I knew
There's
you were a reporter, but you didn't say that you were a daughter of a Muse.
I don't like to mention it often.
She'll be looking for you.
Unfortunately.
With an army of nosy reporters.
It's not going to be good. Least of all for me.
But your mother cares about you.
Therapy. Just therapy.
This is a rare thing. It's like I found a unicorn.
Well, most of our mothers would probably care about us if they weren't dead, so.
Quick question as we continue. Palace, do you end up going with Hadrian? Did you go and lay down? Did you go do something else?
Hadrian was going to the cemetery, right?
That is correct.
Yeah, she'll do that.
Okay. Just needed to know for certain. There is the sound of a high-speed train shooting out of the sky. SkyTrain! The sky rail has been diverted down here. A train comes to a sudden halt stop. The doors hiss open. And you can hear the crowds cheering, Hermes! I'm not dead! He starts yelling off, and people are cheering again. And he steps off of the train. It takes up back off without him. Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Man, say what you want about him. He does know how to make an entrance, Dionysus says.
We should leave before he recognizes you.
Indeed. Right? Now, none of you are going to like this, but it is the easiest way to get past the gods. You ready? I said, are you ready?
Sure.
Sweet. And you all turn into muskrats.
What? Why?
I bite him.
Does he turn into a muskrat too?
Yeah.
Oh, great. So we're all just rats. Maya's wonderful little nightmare.
Yeah, maybe I'll change it. My bad.
You forgot?
You all turn into something still silly. Possums.
Great.
Follow me. And he goes running underneath. Okay. Palace.
Mm-hmm.
You take off. Hadrian had a head start, but you'll meet him there. Leap over buildings, finding your way through the streets. God, you have missed it here. More than anything, you have missed it here. You can see the people moving down below. There's lots of tents and whatnot, even more than there was before. You see smoke rising. Certain buildings that are now smoldering. Their fires put out. And you can hear, decided to join me, huh? It's like from the other side of the block.
Well, I mean, I figured that you needed someone to look after you and couldn't let you have all the fun.
I will literally leave you on that rooftop. I don't give a shit.
Oh, words hurt.
I don't need any. And I mean, there's a boom, and he zooms across the rooftops, skidding to the one above you. Any supervision.
All right, whatever you say. Might I offer some assistance instead, then?
That is a lot more welcome. Puts a hand down to help you up to the higher rooftop up here.
She'll take it.
There's a good vantage point up there. You know the old Wells building?
Yeah.
They're holding a beautiful ceremony, says mockingly.
For what?
What do you think? What anyone's been able to talk about for 2 weeks. You arrive at the place at the Wells building, right up at the, like, okay, perfect, like, visuals here. You know where those old, like, big signs on the top of buildings are like text signs? And, like, big letters? You guys are hanging out in those.
Nice.
I think, like, comically, the sign that happens to be like with that is like 2 big eyes for like an optometrist or something like that. Just ironically. There it is. All lit up. I think it's the only place that anybody above here gives a shit about. Well, that and the gears, but even then.
It's the only place that they'd be caught dead in. Everywhere else is dangerous, remember? They don't want to get their shoes all dirty.
I get the sense that it's not the dirt they think is dirty. I mean,
you know, when I was up there, I was talking to a god, and he called this place quaint. And that was him trying to be nice.
I think I prefer that over some of the things I've heard.
Maybe. He meant well, I guess.
They don't give a shit about us. How many people have died down here? They're never counted. They're not given my funeral rites. The moment that any portion above ground sees to an end, look at that. They get a whole kit and caboodle. And of course, yeah, you can see like there's hearses being brought in. There's all this ceremony and pomp and flowers. Oh my goodness, the flowers. You could smell them from a mile away. It's like no one actually listened to her.
Was there ever an actual estimated dead for the whole Dionysia thing?
It's somewhere around 3,600.
In the blast?
Not the blast, it's the whole damn thing. You know? Kidna coming up, fucking shit up. I mean, I gotta respect it.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what's gotten into me.
He holds his fingers up like a gun, peers down the sights of it, pretends to shoot something into the middle of the cemetery. And then there is a sudden whoosh over your head. That's him! Hermes is here, and he is followed by flying guards. Get down. You can see spotlights coming down from flying members as well as flying vehicles. Fucking winged corps.
You know, the vehicles tend to blow up pretty easy.
It's the only fun thing that they do. You know what I've always wanted to do? Commandeer one, use the Gatling gun to destroy 3 others, and then leave it midair. I have a list of trick shots, okay? And I'm planning on all of them.
Right, well, this time you can take care of your dad and I'll take care of the vehicles.
What he's doing down here. We'll have to keep up. You slow down with your time up there in the Ritz?
Me slow down? You're wounded me. I thought you were going to be all nice because I came back.
I still like to push you from time to time. There must be something big going on. He starts running. You run with him. He doesn't come down here, not for anything. Showed up at the festivities, and now where? Everything got a tip. Better not be going to the Fallen Flame.
Well, if he does show up there, then we'll take care of him.
Something else buzzes through. You gotta get their orders. Hey, you remember that one time where we couldn't climb up the sheer wall? Just weren't fast enough?
Yeah, you nearly broke your elbow.
We got up anyway. You ready?
You barely test this out.
Well, I'd do the other side, but you're not exactly quick enough.
Fine.
Slow poke.
I'm not slow. You are just freakishly fast.
Here comes another one. Ready? And you're going to probably you're going to get low. He's going to take like a long run, and you are going to explode under his like feet and send him flying up into the air. That's the move.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Roll for your power.
Would it be bomb building?
No. This is power, so just roll a d6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Explode off. And he also uses power. Success. And you see him like a blur up into the air. And one of the whizzing contraptions that are flying along with them, sort of like a drone, he lands on top of. It immediately starts careening down toward the ground. He levels it and skids it on a flat portion of land that had been leveled. So there's like mud down here and everything. You can see a few of the other drones like react and send spotlights over toward that area, and he picks it up out of the mud and zooms away with it. They don't find him. You'll eventually be able to catch him in one of the abandoned buildings down here in Old Athens. Palace, over here. You hear him echo in the area.
She'll jog on over.
But you could use some of this. You see, he's dismantled a large section of it already.
Oh, definitely. Could always
Got-
use more parts.
I got the disc. Everything else is yours. Wires, blades, the works.
Perfect. I can make something real mean with this.
Let's see, what are you doing down here? And he will pull out of his backpack like a little cassette player. Oh no. It's not cassette, it's like a tiny little gramophone sort of thing. Puts that down, fixes it up, gives a little wind up. And then you can hear a voice. The Oracle is heading back to her usual abode. Do not allow her to contact them. They are still alive and still at large. Dionysus's body has not been found. You hear your mother's voice. I'm putting Hermes on this detail. He and his flying corps are going to surround the block entirely. She's somewhere inside. Do not approach. She is armed and extremely dangerous. If you can, find a clean shot. It's better that she's dead. Dead than reach them in time.
The Oracle's somewhere here.
Oracle. Shit.
Yeah, she was supposed to come back to the Calico Club. She never did, I guess. Shit. I
You have
need
any
to
more
find her.
Molly? You have any more Molly?
I'm blanking. Is that one of the drugs that we made?
No, Molly is what was in the bombs that you set off.
Oh, word.
Specifically, Prometheus gave you the ingredient. It is what made Dionysus so weak. And Hermes,
Oh.
you don't have any more.
No, that shit's hard to get. You should have asked Promi for it back there.
I'm not the brains here, you are.
You think I'm the brains. Okay, whatever. I need to find
Okay,
the
we
Oracle
don't have
before...
a brain. Well, that's just how it works, okay? We're the two brain cells.
I don't think we even have that, but I need to find the Oracle. We need to figure out where she is before they do.
I have the coordinates here. Looks like she's... Okay. Well, she's held up in a block in the Chthonic Market. Looks like Hoplite are already are already down there.
Shit.
The Wind Courier Corps are coming in to assist. They're going to surround the block and they're going to meet her out and kill her.
Well, not if we can get her out of there first.
Yeah. Okay. Let's stop by Safe House, grab some shit. Be on our way. I have one on the way.
Sounds good.
And you scoop up what you can and take off. Okay. And that is where we're going to end tonight's episode of Sworn on the Styx. Thank you all for playing. Thank you guys for watching. Good night. Oh, and one last thing. I am once again going to retcon, and you guys will be flamingos. Because they can fly.
Okay, just a bunch of bright ass pink birds in the middle of the columns.
Yeah.
Great. I'm sure we don't stand out.
It's perfect.
How would anyone know that they're people? Just saying.